Saraland man sentenced earlier this year for reckless manslaughter in connection to the fatal traffic crash was back in court for a rare resentencing. Brandon Mann had gotten the maximum allowed under sentencing guidelines. So when the judge earlier this month set that sentence aside, prosecutors were alarmed. Our investigative reporter Brendan Kirby in the courtroom today. He's in Government Plaza now with the very latest. And Brendan, this ended up the same.
Yeah, that's right, Lenise. The judge wanted to make sure that there was no confusion on the part of the defendant about that sentence. In the end, he left it the same. It was March of 2020 when Brandon Dale Mann plowed his Chevrolet Avalanche into a 2010 Infiniti G35 at a high rate of speed on Interstate 65. Prosecutors accused him of driving under the influence of fentanyl. The wreck killed Satsuma resident Clarissa Murphy, who was coming back from making funeral arrangements for her son.
He died March the 3rd of a seizure at work, and then she was killed March the 9th. And we had to do double funerals because I couldn't take it. But like I said, at least justice was served.
Danielle Reese, the victim's daughter, says justice was served because Mobile County Circuit Judge Jay York left the original punishment in place, 14 years and 4 months in prison. That was the maximum under the state sentencing guidelines. The reason for the new hearing was that a new law recently took effect, changing the rules for parole and good behavior for manslaughter involving a deadly weapon. But that doesn't apply to traffic wrecks, and Chief Assistant District Attorney Keith Blackwood says the judge wanted to ensure the defendant was aware of that.
I think it's an appropriate sentence in this case. My heart goes out to this family that had to come to court over and over again. Thankfully, this is the end of it.
For Murphy's family, Wednesday offered closure for the second time.
I'm just glad it's over. Me and my family, we've gone through a lot, and I'm just glad it's over.
And I actually misspoke slightly there. Mann was actually sentenced to 14 years and 5 months in prison. Prosecutors say that by having this hearing a second time, it will make it harder for him to challenge that down the road. Reporting live from Government Plaza, Brendan Kirby, Fox 10 News.